G'day, and what I got today is Armattan 155. Look at that beast. That thing, this is my favorite quad right now. Uh, this thing is so awesome. It's like the smallest you can get and still use 4-inch props. So I like that a lot. I'll go through what parts are on it and specs and whatnot, weight, stuff like that. So, rundown of the parts. These are DYS 1306 3100 kV motors. We got the DYS XM 20 amp ESCs. I got a PDB from my GEPRC 130X frame that came with it. I never used it, but it has a 5 volt and 12 volt. So it works for what I need. There's a Dragonfly 32 Acro, same as the Flip 32. I prefer the Dragonfly Compact or the Flip 32 Deluxe because they have that plug. Like I'll show you on this one. This is a Dragonfly Compact, and these come with a buzzer and this plug right here. So you got your power and ground to power the flight controller, and then you just got these 4 wires right here, one going to each ESC for the signal, and that's it. So it just makes it so simple. And then your satellite plug. So that's all I need. I got power, ground, 4 motors, and my satellite plug in, and I'm done. You know, I'm ready to fly. So, but that's all I had, so that's what's in there. It works fine. And then there's the HS 1177 with the 2.1 lens, and it fits in there perfectly. This pod was made for that camera, or any camera like it. I just saw today that Banggood is now selling a camera that looks just like the HS 1177. I'll show you real quick. Right here, it's only $26.99 for this one, and then it says it's the third, and it's CCD. So I don't know, I might have to give that one a try. It looks exactly like a HS 1177, but just generic, you know. And then this other one is $15.99, and I'm not sure the difference. Oh, this is a CMOS. So there's a CCD and a CMOS. The CCD is $26.99. The CMOS is $15.99. 700 TVL. Option of 2.8 or 3.6. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not doing a video on cameras. Then I got the Foxeer antenna. This antenna is awesome. I've crashed and the cap doesn't even come off, so it's a good antenna. It's the same exact antenna as the what's it called? The Immersion RC one. I can't think of the name of it. The Spironet, but it has a better cap here. This doesn't come off, and the one on the Spironet always comes off in a crash. So, and then I got a buzzer in here with some hot glue. It doesn't look pretty, but like I said, this flight controller doesn't come with the buzzer like this one does. So, had to do what I had to do. And then it comes with the LED, programmable LED. That's cool. Yeah, it works off of your 5 volt pad on your PDB, so that shouldn't be an issue. I've only had an issue one time, and that was where I was actually using a PDB that had a Pololu on it, and it was getting exactly 5 volts, and the programmable LEDs need to get a little bit under, like 4.8, 4.9, and most cheap PDBs will give 4.8, 4.9, so it works out good. And then of course the Lemon satellite, which is what I use in all my quads, and that's it. Oh no, the what's that called? The Hawkeye. Got the Hawkeye in there. It's best to use a VTX with a pigtail on it, so you can mount your antenna on the side, so that way when it crashes it's not going to rip off your connector. So that's a nice option. But it also has a hole up here, so you can also use a normal VTX and just stick it up inside there. It can sit right behind the LED and it'll fit perfectly. Lots of holes for zip ties and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of having the battery on the bottom like this. It never ends up being completely level when I go to arm it, and then sometimes it won't fly right. So I usually will just hold it where I think it's level, and it usually works out. So not a huge deal, but it would be pretty cool. I know Armattan used to sell really long legs that you could get, and that would be nice, but I wouldn't really like the look of it. So I don't know. Sometimes I'd rather have it look nice than be functional, which is stupid, I know, but I'm OCD, so. Anyway, this setup, how it is right now, is just so awesome, because even though they're 1306 motors, that's not an issue because I'm running 4-inch props. It has tons and tons of power, and the motors don't even get hot at all. Let me get a weight, total weight, and this is with using a 4-cell Tattoo 1050 milliamp hour, which is 118 grams by itself. So keep that in mind. We got 323. So the quad weighs about 200 grams. Couple of grams over 200, 205 or whatever. So that's pretty light for a 160, 155, whatever. This battery is a little bit big for this particular quad. A battery like this would probably be better. This is a 850, and it's a lot smaller, a lot lighter. Let me see what this weighs. So that's 118. This one, 73. So 40 grams, 45 grams. If I were to take 45 grams off this quad, it would just be insane, because it already is insane. But if I was to go to a 3-cell and take off 45 grams, it would probably be exactly the same as it is now. So, but it would be kind of nice to have it a little bit lighter, because it would fly better being lighter probably. But it flies awesome how it is. It's not a big deal. I'll probably get some. I know Tattoo has some 850s out now, the 4-cell 850s. And then I could also try these 4-cell 600s that I have from Paragon UAV, but that might be a little bit too small. But right now I could get like 7-minute flights with this battery, and I'm fine with like 4-minute flights. So maybe the 600 would probably give me around 4 minutes. So I might try that out. I haven't tried it yet, but that battery is similar in weight to this one, so be about the same. Let's see. This, I believe, is 3 millimeters thick. Yeah, it's 3. And then the rest of the plates are 2. So that's pretty nice. It's really, really tough, really durable. I have crashed it a few times and haven't even broken a prop. It's real stiff. It flexes a tiny bit, but not a lot. Because it's so small, the arms are so short, it doesn't have a lot of flex, but it's real tough. I mean, if anybody that knows Armattan frames knows that they're hard to break, and besides that, you got your lifetime warranty, so even if it does break, you're going to get a brand new frame for free. So the HS1177 fits in here really nice, really snug. I put my own screws in here, but they're not even really needed. It's just a precaution, because once you put these plates together, the camera sits in there real snug. Like, it'll stay at the angle you want it at, even if you were to crash. But I think maybe in a hard crash it would probably move. Not a big deal, but I'm sure you probably have a mountain of screws, that you can use You don't have to use the stock screws for this camera. I hate it when I see people talking about this camera and they're like, oh, the screws that come with it suck so bad. And it's like, well, maybe they do, but do you not have screws laying around your house that are better, you know? I mean, shit. Quit complaining. So, I guess I'll take it for a little spin around the block. Just gonna do a hover in the kitchen like I usually do, and I'll do another video at another time flying it outside. I don't even think this battery's probably dead, so just to show you. Really nice flyer. Lots and lots of power. I mean, that battery is pretty much dead and it still had a ton of power, so I'll even show you. See where it's at. $15.1. I like to stop at 15.2. So yeah, it's completely dead. So you can imagine what it will do on a full charge. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this with this exact same setup. It's just awesome. I'm running Betaflight 2.9.1 and 14.6 on the ESCs. Damped light on and medium timing. And it just flies excellent. So yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.